back hear you. Peeper. And maybe a Garyfish. Morning, Marble Cake. Dave. How you doing? Hey! I'm quiet. I'm quiet? Me? Am I? How about that? I have my thing tilted a little bit. Is that better? Okay. Just turn my mic up a little bit. There we go. How's that? Morning. I always forget I have... Oh yeah. I always forget I have my headphones turned down a little bit, which... There we go. Makes it hard to... When I do that, it makes it hard to ascertain crab meat, everybody. Oh. Wow. Synchronized swimming duets and their thing was vampires. That sounds dope. Get out of here, Nova Scotia. I'm about to slam some food. Albedo. Morning. I hope everyone had a good natal day. Oh. Cool. That's cool. Dr. Sophia. Let's see. Alright, these are the ones already found. I realized I hadn't quite... I started thinking about it, and I realized I hadn't quite... Like, I thought that I had already been to the Degassi place that was lower, but maybe I didn't, because, like, the way that it plays out, it's like, okay. Here's his log. Trying to... Here it is. Yeah, 200... So maybe it wasn't the... I found two. And I thought that we're already 200 meters below sea level, you want to go deeper. Happy Doomsday Terrorhawk. I thought that the island sank. But in retrospect, I don't think that was the case. So... It looks like they went... maybe... lower? Signal tracking the site. Half a kilometer down. Okay, so they're... I think I might... Okay, since we're down here... So this was the Stalker T thing. So they were living underwater, but then he wanted to go deeper. Hey! Logan. Hey! I think I might need to go just for my own. Let me look at my beacons. I might have... So that was the proposed Degassi habitat at 250 meters. But then there was potentially one that was lower. I think I need to go back to kind of refresh my memory. Thank you, Krabby. I like it too. I'm gonna just drop this stuff off real quick, and then I'm gonna head back to the place where we keep it. Because I, yesterday, recovered I made a thing. I made the thing to get a lower. I can go low again. I can go lower than I could before. So. Okay, everybody's done the reading. I'm glad. Oh, almost brought my mobile vehicle bay. Don't need that. Oh shit. Hup. Alright. Before I forget what I'm doing. Let's see.
All systems online.
So I'm gonna head back to that. Yeah, the mushroom cave. Should be red on my thing. Up, there it is. Not far. Yeah, sandworms are coming. Alright, there's one of those guys. I'm giving folks a second before we really dive into it. Oh, this place was a lot closer than I realized. Walk without rhythm. Okay. Oh. Man, I just saw something right here that I very clearly missed the first time. Like approaching from the top, okay. Damn data pad down here.
Integrating.
These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred,
Hey.
incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. If he wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters.
Oh,
Keep
sick.
going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt.
Yes.
I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth.
Magnetite.
Grow beds before I leave.
Magnetite. Alright, what did she... So she's gonna go deeper, start the prep work, environment log. Alright, the important thing is that I now have a magnetite. Is there more here? Ooh, that's a... Ooh. I would never get the prawn back out of here. As it is now. I'm gonna find some... Yeah, I'm gonna see... Oh, there's another... Oh, this is... I have not... Oh, another magnetite. I have not scanned the snake boys. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good thing for me to do. Just as soon as I... Actually, have I scanned one of these ever? Yes. Ooh, a diamond. Okay. Shale can have diamonds. Useful. Because I have started actually using diamonds. Hey! It is supposed to be spooky here, I believe. I'm just looking for more magnetite. Oh shit! Right into the mushroom. Sorry, my bad. That's on me. I'm trying to do better. Sorry. I'm trying to be accountable. Alright. Oh! More magnetite. Yes. So much magnetite. Now I'll have the upgrades. I be the master. I can't wait to figure out, like, everything's reasons for why they do the things they do. Useless gold. Useless. How many do I have? It's what? 4? Okay. Not a ton. Ah! Someone just take a swipe at me? Oh! Let me scan it. Ah, hey! Oh, I don't think I've ever... Oh, shit! Well. Rude. Where'd my, Gotcha! Scanned him. Let me get back in my ship before I die while reading. Although that is the way I always wanted to go. Alright, speaking of reading. Where are we starting today? Start from the jump. Here we go. Ah. So nice. Actually, maybe I should get out of this cave first. Okay. Actually, I'm going to read this, and then we'll get out of this cave. This is from the start of the reading today. When the Lady Jessica and Arrakis, the Bene Gesserit's, with the Lady Jessica and Arrakis, the Bene Gesserit system of sowing implant legends through the Missionaria Protectiva came to its full fruition. The wisdom of seeing the known universe with seeding the known universe with a prophecy pattern for the protection of BG personnel has long been appreciated, but never have we seen a condition ut extremis with more ideal mating of person and preparation. The prophetic legends had taken on Arrakis even to the current extent of adopted labels, including Reverend Mother, Canto, and Respondu, and most of the Sharia Panoplia Propheticus. It is generally accepted now that the Lady Jessica's latent abilities were grossly underestimated. From Analysis, The Arrakeen Crisis by the Princess Irulan, Private Circulation, BG file number, AR81, yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot there. What is... Alright, that's Mushroom Lanterns reading. People who haven't read this before and haven't scooted ahead too much. What is your take on they're talking about here? because we have a conversation that comes up fairly soon. So Jessica lands on Dune. They land on Dune. They land on Dune and they start exploring. They don't start exploring. They land on Dune and they we start. Something I always found really cool is that we skip over the entire spaceship experience, which is something that like in traditional sci-fi, that would almost be like the whole thing. It's like, oh, now we're going to describe being on a spaceship. Won't this be fun? But the last thing we get before this chapter is they're like, well, we're about to go to Dune, and the next chapter is, well, here we are on our beloved Dune. So happy to be here. Yeah, so the idea is the Missionary Protectiva is this element of the Bene Gesserit where they send people ahead of time to exactly just
Welcome aboard, Captain.
leave. Yeah, mushroom money, make it exactly. You can't. The whole deal is when you're traveling, you stay inside your own ship and you don't look outside your ship. Which, considering all the stuff that is going to come up, that is coming up, like the assassination attempt and everything, really shows that the guild, if people actually hold to this, the guild does have. It's a neat demonstration of the power of the guild. And like, think about that. Essentially, somebody was sent to this planet just to seed it with legends in the hopes, the insurance that it would someday be useful to a Bene Gesserit. Which shows a lot about how they think, right? Because that's somebody's entire life was essentially spent on that. Go here just in case later we need this to have been in the in the collective unconscious of this planet. We need to be able to tap into this legend later, or maybe we won't. Acrono, yeah. The most dangerous safety net imaginable. Yeah. Hey, proper lemon. How you doing? Thank you for the sub. I'm gonna sub. Alright, that's like what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? No, that's just 10. How did I possibly get to 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 magnetite. What am I making that needs magnetite? I'm making that one. Let's see. I'm making upgrades. Let's see. Oh. Did I figure out how to make a plasteel ingot yet? Oh, just lithium and titanium. Oh, so I could have made the better. Excuse me. Oh no, I couldn't. I needed that. There it is. Okay. I needed the magnetite, and now I have the magnetite. So that's an interesting question, Tara. We sort of enter the world with spice already relevant and a power structure that already seems very reliant on it. We know that the Bene Gesserit use it. We know that the Spacing Guild uses it. Oh, here's a bunch of magnetite. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and then we'll get back to that point. Ah, okay. I did not expect to find magnetite down here, so I'm very pleased. Morning, Dream! And it's a great time for me to mention, for folks who didn't see it yesterday, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Is that gonna work? We got Patreon now. By we, I mean me. I have a Patreon. Now, this is for the Game Worms stuff. This is for Game Worms, this is for Coffee with Cohen. I'm very excited. There's some cool stuff on there. Kate made me some nice some nice icons. I'm very proud of it. After half a year or whatever of doing this, I've started the Patreon because it gives a much more less horrible revenue split than Twitch does, and I'm hoping that it can make things a little bit more predictable for me vis-a-vis, which is going to allow me to do some more stuff Like one of the first goals on there is I'm gonna get a little stream deck, a little mini one that they've got, which is gonna allow me to do some neat transitions and that kind of stuff as we move forward. I want to make like some of the other stuff is gonna be like I want to make more of the sounds free, because that's another thing where like a good chunk of that is going to someone else when we use those sounds. Patreon scroll is not updated. I am going to figure out what is going on with that, but I'm making one of the things I'm making is a little weekly credits video for everybody who donates. An individual one for each person. A thing that includes everybody each week. I'm going to run that at the end of each stream starting on Monday. Right now I'm looking for the way out here. Which is clearly just, right over... Where the hell do I leave here? Oh yeah, it was behind here, if I recall. So, let me see. Let me roll back the tape in my head. So, we start with the Lady Jessica in the sort of the foyer of this home, this place that they're going to be living on Dune in Arrakeen, trying to decide. She has a very nice conversation with the Duke. How are we feeling about the Duke? What are y'all's impressions of him at this juncture? This chapter sort of is bookended by this section was sort of bookended by the Duke. We start with him saying, "You better put up that painting of my grandfather, of my father who was killed, or you, for the father, nothing." And then at the end of the chapter, we get that. Oh no, Dream. There's no Duke Harkonnen. That's the Baron. We love the Duke. So let's talk about that painting a bit. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about that bull's head. So both are a great example of our word of the day. Memento mori. A memento mori is a phrase. All right. Words or phrases? Fine, I'll do memento today and mori tomorrow. Shit, what was it? I put some magnetite away in my precious minerals thing. some of this lithium and most of this magnetite. I guess I had more magnetite than I realized. So a memento mori is a reminder that you will die. Oh. Oh, actually, shit. Hold on one second, I gotta take this.
Follow me, everything is alright.
Thought that was gonna be the doctor calling back about me getting my biometrics so I can finally be in this country a little bit more. But instead, it was um, FedEx did not know how to get into where I live. So, where were we? Memento mori. So, it's a reminder of death. It's often figuratively a skull. There's a whole series of paintings where like two young lovers are sitting together and then one of the, but the shape of them makes a skull, and it's like, oh shit. But you didn't, don't forget about that. Don't forget about dying. It's like, yeah, duh. Everybody knows. Everybody knows I'm gonna die. Let me see. Take out my depth module here. Is it the upgrade? Was it an upgrade station? No. It's right here. Modification station. Seamoth upgrades. Need plasteel and enameled glass. Did I figure out how to make plasteel? So like plasteel. Oh, I need 2 lithium. Okay. Bop. Okay. So they're talking. The Duke and the Lady Jessica are talking. They come to a decision about where they're going to put this painting. Then what? The Shadow Mapes come, and this is a great. So then we actually see the mission area protective stuff happening. Jessica, right? She starts tapping into this stuff. Oh, is my bioreactor empty? That would do it. Nice mushroom. There we go. God, that's a horrible sound. So, oh yeah, we stand Shadow Mapes for sure. Big fans. And then let me bring up my lesson plan. Have I played Zero at all? I have not, and this is my first playthrough on Subnautica. Oh, enameled glass. So Jessica is clearly been put to kind of a kind of test here, right? From Mapes, she's doing the prophecy. She's doing what she's saying, the things that she's supposed to be saying. And she's kind of the cool thing about it is it doesn't the thing I love about that is it doesn't come across like, oh, she knows exactly the passwords to say and so it's fine because she just says, "Oh, I'm Benny Gesserit, everything's fine." She really is very active in that. She's having to do back and forth, like she's using the stuff she knows. That really cool conversation about what the Chicopsa language. Oh shit! I can go ahead and make the depth module 3. Well, I need to make another plasteel ingot though. 1, 2. What was it for plasteel? Lithium? Yeah, lithium. Need to grab a ruby. I guess if I had been smart, I would have had this a little sooner. But it just makes it all come together. That scene really is great. The scene with Mapes and Jessica, just mwah. It's like Jessica's first really cool thing she does. You really see that, like, her skills, the stuff she can do. Put these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the spares, I guess, here. Oh, 2 more rubies. Glad I picked all these up when I was like, oh, look, all these plentiful, stupid rubies. Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. Where do we go from there? Speaking of hiding things, we're gonna get into the Harkonnen zone a little bit. Speaking of hiding things, did I upgrade that? Is that level 3 now? Yes. All right. I'm gonna start talking about Dune spoilers. Okay. Kate has not read Dune, but she's excited about the movie, and she's like, "It's fun to listen, but I know that it wouldn't be." Okay, so yeah, we got one of my favorite fucking my favorite opening quote. Yue, Yue, Yue goes the refrain. 1,000,000 deaths were not enough for Yue. Oof, love that. 1,000,000 deaths were not enough. So Jessica's picking up on something. So it speaks to how deep this training is supposed to go, right? It's like this is supposed to be this conditioning is supposed to be essentially unbreakable, because even with Paul's warning and even with Jessica picking up on something about him herself, she's like, well, no, there's simply no way. There's a great yeah, well spotted, crab meat. So the thing for Jessica and Yue, both of them are going against their training for love. Fucking gold star. Very well spotted. Alright, but also, how do I... There was a thing for like a defense system? Okay, I can't make that yet. Copper wire. Do I have enough for copper wire? Because I'd like to have that sonar thing. I probably don't, because I never have copper. Nope. Alright, fuck it. Let's go. Calvin and Hobbes, let's go exploring. Alright. Let's bring an extra battery or two. Because now I can dive deep. So that conversation, we don't know the whole thing yet about, we don't know the details of Yua's stuff yet. All we know is that, well, all we know is what we've seen, right? We know that there's that great bit
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
where he essentially misspeaks because he knows that Jessica is going to be able to read him, right? So he like intentionally misspeaks in order to stumble over it so that she will, because he knows, well, she's going to know that I'm hiding something no matter what, but possibly I can hide it by fucking up about something else. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to double check because I feel like they said they had like another base. Should never have left this place. They do not want us down there. Okay. So in these he was talking about that he was going to do the mushroom zone, curious discovery, deeper. Oh, here we go. Site 7, is that? Medium distance. A signal tracking the site. Okay, no, that's the one I saw already. Maybe I can go back to their... I have... Both of my beacons lead back to the same habitat is the problem. Like, both of my beacons were like... Proposed to gassy habitat 250 meters. Like, I found two things that led back to there. I remember there being something that was like southwest of here you can find. I'm scanning over my shit again. Yeah, the Bene Gesserit have a very long view of time. Yeah, I think it glitched a little bit. I mean, because I have both of those, and they both lead to the same place, which does not seem to be correct. Like when I found the place in there, yeah, if you have like a sense of like a direction, I know it's 500 meters down. There's like a vague direction because I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Oh, it's just deeper in the cave. Oh, in the cave. Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you. I was misreading it. I didn't know you could go deeper. So they went deeper while already inside here. That's right, there was a hole. There was like a hole here. There was something here that I found, and I was like, oh, I can't go down there, it's too deep. Yeah! 900 meters. I love the very few times in Dune that you get a glimpse of what just regular ass people are like, because they don't talk. It really drives home how weird, like, our main squad is. Everything the way they talk is just so guarded, like the stuff with Yue. Love to go wild, have a wild ass in the desert. Alright. So, then we cut after the conversation with shout out Mapes. We go to Paul and the Hunter Seeker. Now, personally, this is just me. I'm wild for that shit. The thing about it, and the it being hidden like hidden in the bed, that had like nautical theming to draw him to it. And if we remember back to the when the Harkonnens were talking, this isn't the main plot. This is just a thing that they are supposed to discover. Exactly, Spurvis. If we remember back to the conversation, let me see, what is the exact quote back at the Harkonnens? Let's see. There's that line. Here it is. At Arakeen, we've arranged diversions at the Residency, Peter said. There'll be an attempt on the life of the Atreides heir, an attempt which could succeed. So the whole thing is to just give a false sense of security. It's wheels within wheels, plans within plans. Ooh, I like this music. Ooh. And also, remember the, oh, what is this? Oh god, there was a mod station right here. Just right outside. I missed that before. Probably because was almost dying. Oh, there's a bunch of useful shit out here. Did I miss anything else in there? We don't know that those two we don't know that those two yet, that those two are, that this is how they were trying to frame Jessica. They may have more schemes. The guy hiding in the walls, how much does that kick ass? So they put him in the wall like a month ago, like a month before they left, and they're like, all right, enjoy. It's just, that's just the horrifying commitment to it. You gotta wonder how how do you get somebody to do that? And it's like, with terror. And there's a neat thing because what happens? What does Paul say as a result of this attack? He's like, ooh, maybe Gurney's getting, you know, maybe Thurfir Hoat is getting a little old. Maybe he should be replaced. Which is, of course, that would be a mistake, but it's the thing working. It's the thing. It's the Harkonnen plan working, right? They're sowing discord. Instead of, and Jessica, of course, sees through it. She's like, no, don't do that. Come on, this is Gurney, and this is Thurfir Hawat. He's great. So then there's that great conversation between Mapes and Paul, where he's like super stealthily trying to just like hide from the hunter killer, and the hunter seeker, and she just sort of throws the door open, right? And he's like, well, I gotta save this stranger's life. Nothing for it. Gotta save a stranger's life. It's a great Paul moment. That's what she says. Yeah, she says, you know, that thing, it would have killed me, right? It's basically like a flying bullet. It's like a little remote controlled bullet that's supposed to go straight at whoever's straight at the targets. Yeah, speaking of water, how about that? They call the Fremen call blood the body's water. Keep that in mind because we might hear that phrase again at some point. I need to get some food real quick. Wait, what did I kill? I heard that nice sound effect, like I killed something. Is that a little Gary fish? Awful. Yeah, so after that on that note, then we go to we cut
Welcome
to
aboard, Captain.
Jessica's down in the, God, there was a whole, yeah, let's get back to that. Good point, Nim. There's that great line. Where does the water go? Yeah, they always find a little, so they dig, sometimes they find a little bit of water, and then, but it always dries up. But they find a little bit, just a scooch. And the thing to keep in mind as you're reading is that Frank Herbert was essentially an amateur environmental biologist. Dune actually started from him getting an assignment for a wildlife magazine to write about some desert stuff, some interaction of the dunes in the desert, and he just kept doing research for like 10 years, and ultimately was like, I gotta write a book. So he's coming into this writing and the establishment of this universe with, like, at the forefront is, okay, is that the hole? Is that a useful hole? Environment is going to be important. Things aren't going to be weird in the desert just to be weird. Just for the sake of weird. There's a reason that it's a desert planet. Is what that question would seem to suggest. Even if we don't yet know what it is. Oh. Let's mod delete what Dream just said, because that's a that'd be a spoiler potentially, if you wouldn't mind. Somebody want to get that? All right, I'll get it. Nobody look at the chat for a second. Or Dream, you delete it. It's alright. So, let's not, just as a heads up, let's not, let's keep that in mind. We're limited to discussion to where we are thus far in the narrative. Where did you lose your mod controls? Mushroom, you shouldn't have. Damn, I'm finding a lot of magnetite, but I'm also not finding the hole I'm looking for here. Unless, no. Is this, no. But, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be getting into that stuff fairly soon. But I'm just sort of laying the groundwork. Keep it in mind. Stuff happens. Everything is a system. There's a really great scene coming up relevant to that. So, while Paul is fighting for his life, what's Jessica doing? Walking down the stairs to look at some flowers. So we have a nice setup for this scene before we get there, where Jessica and Yua discuss. We get some we get nice framework for this when Jessica and Yua are discussing how much it takes to keep these date palms alive, how much water, like these like this just little row of trees by the road is essentially represents the life of a bunch of people. Damn, I'm starting to think I should have built that thing that would have let me explore a little deeper. I'm starting to think I should have built that not thing that would let me explore deeper, the sonar thing, because I am having trouble here finding the path deeper. Oh wait. Here it is. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Speaking of my little scooter. So we get this foreshadowing about, oh man, these 5 trees are really... You know, these 5 trees are really expensive and represent a lot of people's lives. And then we get this lush fucking... Wait, did that just lead me right back into the same room? I'm gonna turn on the beacon for the proposed habitat just so I can kind of keep a sense of where I'm at. Yeah, so this garden is underground. It's self-contained in the sense that it's sealed against loss of water, but it's not self-sufficient. Oh, it's a nice sound. It is absolutely taking like an enormous amount of water to keep all these flowers and stuff alive. for a way down. Yeah, well said, Terrahawk. So like people are mad about, you know, people resent the palm trees, but they couldn't even conceptualize just how much is being spent on things other than keeping them alive. So then we get that cool message, right? On the plant. Written on the plant. Life serving life, etc. We get the message from this other Bene Gesserit. Yeah, like bumps on the bottom of like a leaf. It's the coolest shit. Love that stuff. Horrifying. Horrifying. Leaf was really cool. And then what I love about it is we get this moment where the Bene Gesserit apparently have a secret handshake that lets them open palm locked doors. Like they can just give it a little twist. Like doors that are only supposed to open for specific people's hands are nothing, which kind of goes to that kind of also, so this thing is supposed to keep people out is nothing to Jessica, which kind of ties in also to the, alright, I'm going to try here and hope that this might lead down. Ties into that thing where Yue asked, you know, why did Yue, whose wife was, it seems, Bene Gesserit, asked like, why didn't you make the Duke marry you? Which is a hell of a question, right? It really underlines this power that Jessica apparently has. Shit. So here's... Still just looking for how to go deeper here. Damn it. Hell's bells. Yeah, she's like, that wouldn't be him. It's like straight up. Is that not this? Is this not... Be this not the creepvine bio? Why is that music playing right now? I feel like I accidentally stumbled across something and didn't notice it. Because it's playing, they're like, oh. Okay, yeah. Sonar looks likely. Luckily I should be able to... Oh, there's the copper ore I needed for it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, and Jessica knows all that stuff. Fundamentally, but she still has that bitter moment where she's like, well, the Count Fenrig married his lady. Keep that name in mind, that guy might show up. Yeah, there's even a line, right, about the, like when he sent his buyers to purchase her. So like a Bene Gesserit, it's not just like a Bene Gesserit wife is like it's a status symbol. Yeah, so we know exact Mascar. It's because we're able to we stay so much in characters' heads, and there is no omniscient narrator in Dune. There's only our shifting perspective and what we carry into different scenes. It is, in the literal sense, what is called dramatic irony, which is a disconnect between what a character thinks and what the audience knows. That's what, in case you were wondering, that's what that is. Don't have any of that. What's that down here? Oh no, I need to build that module, right. The sonar module, okay. Yue counts as a companion, I think, and I think in this sense, like he is bound to the Atreides. In fact, when he describes coming into the city to Jessica, he says like that the way that they looked at us. And then there's that tragic line, right, where she's like, "I should have more faith in my friends." It's just like, oh, that guts me every time I read it. Biggest off. Ooh, stalker tooth. Stalker teeth. Time to eat more peepers. Ah, peepers, the one thing that will never betray me, and it's totally cool that they're the only thing that can go into the vents to the bottom of the planet. No worries. Head empty, no thoughts. I'll just continue to eat them, no problem. What's that you say? They're the only things that can go down these vents? Probably because they're so trustworthy. Love to trust the peepers. They are super great. Alright, where do we go from here? Sorry, y'all, I'm gonna do my tedious thing I do. Boop. Yeah, Poodle, you don't do that. It's the main thing that Bene Gesserit learned how to do is hold things in the folds. She's got like a sexy little strap, you know, like that. Just like it's like stuck to her leg. Uh-oh. I need to put some more bio stuff in there, or maybe I need to build another solar panel, actually. Looks like the old biological thing is not lasting as long as I... Oh, well spotted. Mushroom. I never noticed that. Shit, I need to... I need to build another, did I ever figure out how to build more, power stuff? Let's see. Let's check that real quick. Don't I have like another? It's just the bioreactor, water filtration. Maybe it would help to build a couple more solar copper ore. Well, one more then. Two titanium, two quartz. I'm still cracking up at like, how does Jessica do that? Well, okay, just like, it's not hard. like, no further explanation needed. Just like, it's easy. Just do it. Let's see, if I put that right here. Yeah, so then we get the assassination, we get Duke, we get Paul and the Duke talking, and then we get that whole chapter of we have Jessica in the greenhouse. She talks about, okay, yeah, this is the big thing left. So they have tried to take the life of my son. Ooh, I love that fucking chapter so much. So we get this long, this like fairly long chapter from the Duke, or like decent length, where he is just barely keeping it together because he is just so enormously pissed. And he's managing all this stuff, and it really gets a sense of something that this book does without getting tedious about it. Is it really gets into how leadership is hard. How am I still? Did I leave the scanner on? How's this still? Is it the water filtration thing? That? Or is it nighttime? And that's not. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, exactly. Without being too like, oh, it's so hard to be great. Hey! Shanair, thank you. Okay. They have very good propaganda. They're really good at it. Yeah, it's hard to know. The cool thing about this is like we know the principal players. We know the Harkonnens. We know the Atreides. There's a reference to, there's that one line, it's like, oh, an Atreides had a Harkonnen banished for cowardice. And that line is one of the reasons. I don't hold with Brian Herbert because it's one of those things where he was like, you know what we should do? A whole story about that and explain what happened, and I firmly believe that weakens it. I think it's more interesting just as a piece of information that doesn't have objective truth about it. We as the so something that happens, without getting into spoilers about the rest of the series, is time. We really move forward in time a lot as the books progress, and characters that we know a lot about and know personally start to fade into legend. The details get lost over time. It's a neat concept that, who is it? It's wild that there are things that we don't know about history when you consider that we've been writing things down for like a few thousand years. every generation that has had sort of new medium of storage has gone through this period where they assume, well, the internet is forever, right? We will always know this stuff now, when the truth is, information is extremely fragile. Stuff is lost quickly. Like stuff that I thought would be available forever when I like even 4 or 5 years ago is gone. Somebody, who was it who asked about how knowledge works in this universe? Like we don't know how much different people know. Somebody asked that in here, and it was a really good question. Yeah, it's some kind of feud, and we don't really know the details. Oh, Shinjo, well asked. We don't really know the details, and there's that bitterness from Yo. We do get a couple of lines that definitely imply that the UA very, very much hates the Baron, right? And seems to be. There's a line that's like something's up, where this isn't just pure betrayal. He's got something. Let's see. How do I now use this sonar? Oh, sick! Whoa! I love that. Alright, that should make this a little easier. Let's head back to where we were. Head back to that proposed habitat. This rules. It was back through here? Yeah. Yeah, only read the glossary. How does that? Oh yeah, that looks pretty useful. Alright. Now maybe this will help. Okay, yes. I didn't really think about it, but this is really well designed because the pink of the mushrooms really, like the lighting and then the way the lighting falls on things kind of shades where things are. Makes it harder to see. Something that I didn't even notice until I got this sonar. Oh, that looks like a drop. I think I still have an appendix. Appendix is one of those things where it's like media, like television has really made me consider, like TV shows have really made me like straight up consider, like, should I just get my appendix taken out now? Like just in case there's a post-apocalyptic thing, so then my appendix doesn't burst? That's the closest I come to like prepper thinking. Just like get it out of there now. So that it can't be a liability later. Oh, that looked sick. Okay, You know what? Actually, fuck this. I'm gonna go back to Gun Island, and now that I can go back 900 meters deep, I am going to find that other thing. I actually have discovered that getting your tonsils removed is not actually better for you, as it turns out. That was one of those things they don't do automatically anymore. Like, it's essentially, wait, maybe it's in here? Like, getting your tonsils out is like a useful part of the immune system. That it's like, oh, this thing keeps getting clogged, let's get rid of it. It's like getting an air filter removed because it gets dirty. It's like, oh well, let's get this out of here. It's covered in dirt. Although apparently maybe mine were it was maybe good to get mine out because I kept having tonsillitis. Alright, I want to go back to Gun Island. And I'll get out of this stupid cave. Logically, when I was trying to find the mushrooms, I kept finding the exit, so now that I'm looking for the exit, I will probably find the hole. I feel like I keep circling around the same spot. Okay, nothing in here. Alright, hell with it. Okay, so this chapter with the Duke, right? He's trying to hold it together. He's doing all this stuff. He's meeting with his boys. He's giving orders. And this pervasive thought he keeps having, which is internal space is such a thing in Dune. The difference between what somebody's thinking and what somebody's saying. The Duke has this... Huh. The Duke has this barely constrained rage and this persistent, intrusive thought that tried to take the life of my son. He can't stop thinking about it, but there's different amounts of time between them, between how often that recurs. I think it's really well done. Like we get the first one right at the jump of the chapter, and then the next one's only a paragraph later, and it's like then he's like, okay, keep it together, come on, we gotta get through this, and then he holds for about a page and a half, and then another 2 paragraphs later it hits him again, so he's like, it hits him and then hits him again, so it's like beat, beat, long beat, 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 and then 5 pages, just long enough for you to forget that this kept happening, and then it hits you right at the end of the chapter, just like, no, and I have not, he's still thinking about it. It's still the main thing he's thinking about. Even as he's trying to hold, he's dealing with all this other stuff. It really humanizes him, I think. The Duke is one of the most human characters, I think. Like, so many of the characters in Dune are these, like, larger than life, hyper evolved, hyper trained weirdos that, where, like, they never really just say what they mean. There's a lot going on with them, but Paul is cool at this point. Paul is very cool at this point, but the thing is, Paul at this point is relatively untested. That the experience with the experience with the hunter killer is like a classic. What is this thing? It's a uh-oh. Oh, my power cell's almost dead. Bring one with me? How far am I from my base? I know I have a backup. I don't want that to run out where I'm going. I'm pretty close. Paul is a mentat. Alright, before I get too far away from it, let me look up and see what our assignment for the next one is. Because I want to see where we're at. I want to give some context for where we're going next. Alright. Decent sized chunk next. About as long as our first one, because this one was slightly shorter. We'll read into the phrase, I like this Duke. We're going to get some cool desert stuff. We get some good Duke stuff. A lot of Duke stuff here at the jump. We'll edit the Nightbot after this. So we're reading until you see the phrase, I like this Duke. You will know it. We're going to meet a cool new guy. New guy just dropped. One thing I'm just going to say as an aside is I really dig the resource economy in this game. Like, titanium, at first, I kind of naturally, I assumed based on like games I've played before that titanium would gradually become less useful. Thanks, Refineries. I learned from yesterday when I ran myself over with my own car. But it's neat how they, titanium becomes useful, but it becomes useful as titanium ingots, so you still have an incentive to pick up titanium. Very little in this game just becomes trash. Keep getting turned around. But it also, you can store 10 titanium ingots, so it doesn't overwhelm your storage to need to keep it. But the baseline for stuff you need, like you keep needing titanium, you keep needing copper. You just need them at greater volumes, it feels like. And that's neat. Exactly, yeah, Cap, that's what, exactly. It just keeps, stuff keeps being useful. It resists that urge that a lot of games have to be like, okay, well now you need this, now you just need this thing. Now you just need adamantium, and it doesn't, no other thing matters but adamantium now. So like the resource equivalent of power creep, which is a concept from games where as you progress in the game, the stuff that the way that it indicates, the way that it sells later stuff to you, or like Yu-Gi-Oh, for instance. Why do you need more? Why do you got to get the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Because they're stronger than the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Even if it's only incremental power creep, over a long enough time, the early stuff becomes very useless. See you, Terrahawk. Yeah, titanium isn't trash. Ah, I think. Yeah, I bounced. I was playing that Yu-Gi-Oh. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links during a dark period in my life, the mobile, where I was just super on crunch for Hive Swap all the time, doing everything I could to get keep everything on track, get the game out the door. Yeah, you can store more and more. Where's my... Didn't I have a spare... Oh. Got a spare dead power cell. Okay. Can't I make a power cell, though? I don't have a blueprint for that. Anyway, how do I do that? 2 batteries and a silicone rubber. Excellent. Or like this. It's like, I don't need as many batteries. I need a power cell now. But those batteries I made before, still useful. I'm going to put one, in fact, in the... I'm going to keep an extra one in the Seamoth's, like, storage. I could, but I need the gel sacks. Also, now that I'm... How much would it take to build another? How much is a... What do I need to build another solar panel? I need a copper ore. Did I just get some of that? Yes. 2 titanium, 2 quartz. And... I have some other blueprints, but they're not really... I can tell, like, I can tell their what their situational usefulness is going to be. Like, I have the nuclear reactor, I don't have that finished, and that's about it at this point, I think, unless there's... You have a thermal plant, but I don't think I can use that here. Maybe I can? That struck me as something that was going to be like if I built a base near one of those volcano things. That seemed like what that was going to be. Let's see. Alright. Hopefully that'll help. Alright. So now that I have the Seamoth, I'm going to try to do what I was doing on Friday when I was looking for the, what was the thing I was looking for on Friday? Let me see, put that in there, just in case. Shit, I need to build some kind of storage in here. I don't want to deal with this right now. I just want to go. Oh yeah, looking for the virus lab, but the prawn suit, so the prawn suit was the only thing I could use at that point.
All systems online.
Because I had lost my upgrade, but now that I'd lost my Seamoth depth module, but now that I have that back, in fact I have a much better one. Where was that now? Alien facility locations. Depth 800 meters southwest of enforcement platform. Okay. Hop. So this is going to be that area where I was getting attacked by all those sharks, yeah? It doesn't say how far southwest, but I'm hoping to get, now that I can move faster than I could in the prawn suit, I'm hoping. Also, I have this! Yes, hacks indeed. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Where's our enforcement platform? That was specifically over there, I believe. Hey, Mudlife, thank you. I come to this ocean. I walked around down here in a damn prawn suit. Cut. Hey, Mudlife, thank you. Cut to me Friday afternoon getting increasingly pissed off trying to hop up those. Alright, I think the... Alright, there's the enforcement platform. Ooh. Sick. Okay. This rules. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna want this. I'm gonna want my repair tool on deck. Alright, which way is southwest? This way. Alright, let's see how deep can we go. It sounds like one of those warping guys. This rules. This is the first time we've been to this place in the... This is the first time, hometown team, I've went here, I've been to the island with the big gun on it a few times, and I tried to explore down here in a prawn suit and quickly became frustrated. So I went back to the jellyfish. Whoa, what the... What? What? Whoa. Sick. Wow. Neat. And yet, I don't think quite deep enough. I need to get my bearing. Where's the gun? Oh, shit! Dinged me. Oh, right, I can't punch those things now. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Where'd it go? Big tower. Oh! Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, is the area immediately around me basically safe? Yeah, it's something when I pressed, it wasn't working until I pressed 1. I pressed like the slot where I have it equipped. I'm trying to determine whether this is just where I need to be going, because it looks like it could be. Around on here, we had this big pit. Keep going? Okay. Yeah, where are we going? Alright. Looks empty. It also looks, it does look very cool though. Okay. Avoid. avoid. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Alright, anything chasing me right this second? No? Shit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Repair, 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 repair. Alright. Southwest. So we're digging Dune. Everybody's liking it. Does our pace seem okay? I know that people sort of wanted to. I know you wanted to move ahead, but that's. Oh, hello. This is not nearly deep enough, though. Yeah, I think it's good that we want to be reading more, as opposed to folks not being able to hit that beat. Oh, well, this is... What the hell? Alright, Gun Island is still northeast. So I'll just keep heading southwest. That looks likely down there. Wait, isn't that bad base around here? No. It's just similar flora and fauna. Hey, though. What's here? What's this? No. No. Or is it? No, it's not deep enough. Continuing in this direction. Yeah. I definitely use the beacons as waypoints. I'm currently using this one, the bad base. I'm trying to keep that northeast, which would have of me, which would keep me trying to keep my bearing. Oh, the presence of that thing is a good sign. Okay. There we go.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that I want to see. All right. Ooh, that looks deeper, eh? Maybe I'll stay a little lower. Whoa, 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 whoa! Here, you chill like at all?
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
I love to dwell in huge bottoms. Oh. Alright. I'm trying to get somewhere safe so I can turn off the lights and read their entry. Let's see. Where's that? Indigenous. Oh god, there's so much. I gotta. It's probably like useful information in here. Crab snake. Oh, sea treader. Vast bipedal. Avoid the path of large predators. Okay, so they're grazing on the seafloor, used to siphon up material for the seafloor. Sea treaders may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. Neat. I just saw a...
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
That's a bit of a flex. How deep can I go? I feel like I've gotten off the path for what I was looking for, though. A little bit. Hello? Oh, nice! Nuclear reactor. Keep heading. Now, just what the hell is that?
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Hey!
Near blueprint acquired.
That's helpful. It's an opening nearby, and blood oil. Opening nearby. Oh, right. It's not what I thought it... Oh! Well, it might be something. I don't especially want to get out, but I need to see what that shit is, and I'll also apparently pick up more blood oil. Blood oil, blood oil. Flora? Exploitable? C? Blood oil. Oh! I can make benzene, synthetic fibers. Okay. It won't let me scan that one, but oh, it'll let me scan this. Trying to get to the storage as fast as I can. Blood oil sack's pretty big, actually. Hey, that's gonna be it for the nuclear. That's gonna give us the nuclear reactor.
Near blueprint acquired.
Can I get... Alright. Sort of wish I could just... Sort of wish I'd brought a beacon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So there's... There might be some more stuff to scan here. Hold on. Oh, nuclear reactor fragment. Let's see, anything else? Oh, rubies. Okay, maybe I don't need this many blood oils. It's good to have a little bit. Oh, you can plant it. Okay. Good. Then I will just take more uranite. Probably relevant. Oh, did it say it contains seeds? I was reading it. Maybe processed into benzene. A reactor rod. Oh, I can make that. Alright. Anything else to scan here? Alright. Folks, did you know that we have a Discord? Where'd you go? Little asshole. Get back here, you. Wait, where are you leading me? To my death? Likely? Not yet. Not yet, refineries. I'm not saying no to that. I'm also not necessarily leaving yet. Hey! What's this? Another one of those damn things. What did it say I'm looking for? Yeah, that green fog looked interesting. Yeah. Yeah. 800 meters down. Get in that Discord. I'm here every day. Folks, I'm here every day. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern. Oh, no. No. Okay, he didn't send me very far, but God, that hurt, actually. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh. What the... Is he warping me out of the Seamoth? Oh, God. Shit. Okay. There's supposed to be some kind of... Oh, this looks... cool. Fuck. Oh! The hell is that nightmare creature up there? Oh yeah, you know, we gotta hang tough. Always fixing. I love my moth. I will always fix it. All right, what the fuck is that? We're getting real abyssal. Only one way to find out. It's just gonna kind of get you here. Peace. Oh! Hey, get the fuck away from my ship. Whew. Am heading the wrong way, however. Whew. This place rules. This place looks like a neat place to explore. Let's see, maybe get the tomorrow, maybe? Hey, can I? Oh, neat. Can I, like, eat you? Yes. Never eat the antenna. Excellent. Copper ore. Never have too much. Yeah, I meant to do that. I wanted to take more pictures. All right. So I only brought one ability to heal here with me. Are those more spinefish, or you don't actually exist? It's like just like an effect, visual effect. Yeah. That's the stuff that keeps swimming through my base. Visual effects, hallucinations. Well, this place looks cool, regardless. I think this will be a really fun place to start. Tomorrow. Everybody enjoying their dune. We'll be back. Oh, here. Or no, that river looked likely. That looked like. I'm trying to too hard to like. Oh. Okay. Morning, Shield. We are... Whoa, what is that, boy? You coming for me, my man? Missed! Haha, fuck you. Alright. So I guess I'll be following the path of this... Ooh, more uranium. Need that shit. I'll be following this path in the morning. I don't need. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop these as I ran out of room. Ooh, God, I wish I could keep playing right now. All right, I'm getting caught up in it. I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, tonight is that Dune RPG I'm in, Saving Throw show. Feel like hopping in on that. Starts at, what is it, 8:30 Eastern. It's like 2 hours. Saving Throw show. That's the it. Join the Patreon. One of the long-term goals is going to be that me playing for 3 hours in the morning instead of 2, but that's something I really have to justify. So, y'all have a good one. Thank you everyone who has hopped on the Patreon already.
Keep on keeping on,
To
game
be
worms.
honest, it's something I talked about a little bit yesterday, but the revenue split it's a lot more generous on Patreon than it is, and it's less money for Bezos. But Kate's been on me to start a Patreon for like a million years, and I've been self-conscious because I have imposter syndrome, and I'm like, why would anyone want to do that? I'm not a real person, but I'm merely a burden. But it's nice. I appreciate the support. Thank you all very much for that. We have a good time. I've got some fun stuff planned for the stream. I just read Tom Sharpling's book, and fuck, that's sweet. I got this. I'm invigorated. As much as I love doing stuff with KC, and that will continue. We're doing that on Friday. We're playing. I don't know if he's told y'all yet. We are playing like randomized Dark Souls. It's like some kind of thing where I don't really get the concept, but I guess people are doing randomizers in games now. But that'll be fun. So we'll be doing that on Friday. But until then, peace out. I'm gonna go work on some stuff. Catch up later. Catch y'all later. I'll be on the Discord. Much love. I'm gonna hit the stop stream button. Have a great stream, everybody. Peace. Have a great day. Gosh, foolish. All right. Peace out. Bye.